Welcome back to Dynamics. Okay, I haven't done a wrestling video in a while, so let's go ahead and do a wrestling video. We have Summerslam coming up this Saturday. I wanted to talk about it, do some predictions, which I haven't done in a while. Part of that is because I haven't been able to really watch the events live. I usually have to watch them after the fact. Same thing's going to happen with SummerSlam, unfortunately. I'll probably watch it Sunday. But yeah, I haven't been doing predictions also because I do a wrestling league, and I somehow missed an event. I still don't know how I missed it, but I missed giving predictions for an event, and so I'm like not even like I'm way down in the point. So I haven't been super excited about it. Also had some events that didn't go super well for me. So anyways, so basically I'm not doing well in this league. Next one will be better. But let's talk about SummerSlam anyways. All right, so some of the matches. Let's go through them, give some predictions. Let's start with Bayley versus Nia Jax. I am like one of the people that is not a big fan of Nia Jax. You know, she just has not. She just doesn't do it for me. And I like big, powerful wrestlers, even women. I think. Oh, what's the other lady's name? Shoot, I can't remember her name anymore because they changed it. But Piper Niven, there you go. Piper Niven, I think she's the better Haas lady wrestler right now. But you know, Nia Jax is the one getting pushed. She's the Rock's cousin and whatnot, the Samoan ancestry, so she's getting more of a push. I don't think she's great. And I'm going to predict that Bayley wins this, but you know, Nia Jax is playing the Queen character now, and I don't know. I could see them having Bayley drop it and give it to her, and then you know maybe Charlotte's coming back and they'll have a feud. I don't know. We'll feud between Charlotte and Nia Jax, but they don't get along very well, or they didn't for a while there. Maybe they're past it. I don't know. Anyways, my prediction is Bayley. Hopefully, but I could see it going the other way. All right. Let's see. Without getting into the main events here. Jeez, they're all main events. Okay, let's go to. There's a lot of big championship matches, big main events on this SummerSlam card. That's good. That's a good thing. I know some people are disappointed that Roman Reigns hasn't come back already, but having him not be a part of the card is probably the right move. Hold off on bringing him back, although I definitely could see him making a comeback on this show. We'll talk about that a little bit more. But anyways, big matches all around. Let's go with LA Knight versus Logan Paul. They've got to get this title off Logan Paul and onto LA Knight. Logan Paul's great. Don't get me wrong. I really like him, especially as a heel. I think he, has a good future ahead of him as long as he's willing to put in the time. And, I know he's more of not a part-time wrestler, but, he's definitely not a full-time wrestler. And LA Knight has needed something for a while. He is big. He is huge. And the momentum's dying a little bit. You got to give him something. United States Championship is perfect. If they're not going to give him Money in the Bank, they're not going to give him, the championship, obviously, World Heavyweight title. Give him this, right? This is the right time. Put that title on him. Let's get his momentum going again. All right, that's my choice. LA Knight. See, we have Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. And kind of the same thing, but definitely not because, LA Knight has been working for a long time to get to this point, and they've held off for quite a while. Braun Breaker is way more of a fresh face, way newer, hasn't been working that long. But it was a little bit of a surprise when he didn't win the IC title in their last match. But it was in Canada, so it made more sense. I think they got to get the title off Sami Zayn and put it on Braun Breaker here. I really like Sami Zayn. I hope that he continues being in the upper mid card. Maybe even have him have a run at the world title, especially if something happens later in this, later in my preview. Here, I'll bring him up again later. All right, next. There's a in the wrestling league. There's a tiebreaker thing where it asks, give your prediction for how long you think the main event's going to be. I'm not even in contention, so it doesn't matter. But I put 21 minutes 15 seconds. We'll see how that goes. Super guess. I didn't think it should be super long. There's multiple main events, right? As far as how this thing is being built. I'm not sure who they're even going to put on last. I'll try to make a prediction about that. We'll see. That's what I think they should have done, is try to predict the card order. Anyways, next we have Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. I can't see them not putting the title back on Rhea Ripley. Liv Morgan's title reign has been okay, but I think they want to put it back on Rhea Ripley. But they could drag it out a little bit, maybe have someone in Judgment Day. I don't think it's Dominic. I think it could be Finn. Someone in Judgment Day is going to cost Rhea Ripley. So I could see that as being the outcome. But I'm going with Rhea Ripley as the winner, just because I think it's the safer bet. But I could easily see them going with someone screwing Rhea Ripley or costing her this match. All right. Okay. Here's the three matches that we have. We have Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. Not a championship match, but it is CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins as the referee. Could easily close out the show. Might close out the show. I don't know, though. I don't know. Maybe open the show with it. That'd be cool. But they'll probably open the show with one of the other heavyweight championship matches. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. They're going to open the show with Damian Priest and Gunther. That's my prediction. Gunther wins this. I think it's time. Damian Priest has held it longer than people thought he was going to. And he's done a really good job, like much better than I was expecting. And I like Damian Priest. I think he's fun. There wasn't a lot of heat for him in the build-up with the Money in the Bank, and but I thought he's done a good job. I'm a fan of his. I hope that he doesn't just completely drop out of the main event picture. But I think that it's definitely Gunther's time as the world title holder. He held the IC title for so long. I don't want him to hold it that long for the world title, but I could easily see him holding it until WrestleMania. We shall see. But yeah, Gunther wins this, and then maybe after Sami Zayn loses to Braun Breaker, then Sami Zayn could move on to a world title feud with Gunther, since he was the last one to beat Gunther and get that. No, he was the last one to beat Gunther and take the IC title off of him before Gunther became the King Gunther, which. It's interesting. They're not really playing up the whole king and queen roles. It was more the championship matches that they've been playing up, which is kind of interesting. With Nia Jax, I don't really care, obviously. But with Gunther, I think it could have been fun if he had played up that king role a little bit more. That's a little disappointing, but yes. So I think they opened the show with Gunther and Damian Priest, with Gunther winning. Either that or the Liv Morgan Rhea Ripley match could open it. All right. Then we have Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. I don't think that that's going to open or close the show now that I'm thinking about it. So that's my prediction. It'll be somewhere in the middle of the card, but it's still technically one of the main events, I would say. They could close the show with it, but I don't think so. And I think that it makes sense for CM Punk to win this match, but I'm predicting Drew McIntyre. You can't keep having him lose, and I think it makes more sense to have Drew McIntyre win this match and then move on to a title feud. But then if Gunther's the champion, I don't want him winning. Yeah, I don't know about that. Because I don't think Drew McIntyre beats Gunther right away. But anyways, I think Drew McIntyre wins this match. I think Seth Rollins plays a part in CM Punk losing the match. and then Seth Rollins and CM Punk feud moving forward. What do you do with Drew McIntyre after this, though? What do you do with him? Because you probably don't want to, unless they do want to have him take the title of Damian Priest, then they leave it on Damian Priest. That's a possibility, but I don't think so. I think Gunther wins, and I don't know what you do with Drew McIntyre after this. That's the disappointing thing, but I think he wins. All right, moving on to the last match that has been announced so far. It is Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. I think this is how they close the show. And what I was talking about earlier, I think Roman Reigns comes out and gets involved in this match. And or Brock Lesnar comes out and gets involved in this match. It could be both of them teaming together to take on the Bloodline and protect Cody, because they both have a hard-earned respect for Cody after the battles they've gone through, and then obviously Roman needs to go and try to take on the whole bloodline now and either take it back or kill what he started, however they decide to play that role. Roman's obviously coming back as a good guy, a babyface. So I think that happens at SummerSlam. That's my prediction on that. So you kind of have to end the show on that note. And so Cody Rhodes retains. That's my prediction for the match. And Roman Reigns helps him do that and takes out Solo Sikoa or starts their feud with the Bloodline. I also made this what's called my Joker pick, meaning that I'm going to get double points if Cody Rhodes wins, and I lose points if Cody Rhodes loses. So, but it doesn't really matter because I'm doing terribly in this league. So, But this is my Joker pick. This is the one that I think I'm most certain about. There's almost no chance they put the title on Solo. I really don't see Cody beating him just clean, just without anything special going on, although he could. I think it's more, we're going to see something happen with Roman Reigns coming back and possibly Brock Lesnar. But more likely and. All right, so those are my predictions. Let me know what you think. And yeah, let me know what you think of the SummerSlam after we all get a chance to watch it. I may do another video going over the results and what I see with WWE moving forward. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good day.